What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Butterfly Benjaminz.
And your girl, One Raven.
Period. And we're back with another episode, the Butterfly Benjaminz Effects. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all leave a comment. And make sure y'all subscribe also. We're not doing this shit for fun.
Share.
And share it. Send it to your partners.
Sharing
hit that
is
share
caring.
button.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. So how was your week, Raven?
This week was, it was good. I kind of had an episode, the job, trying to get a little job or whatever. But it still turned out pretty good. Didn't get the job, but...
Why didn't you get the job?
Got tapped in with the...
We're not going to go into that.
We're not.
We're not going to go into that. And we're not even going to say where you were trying to get a job at.
Another...
Oh!
You are not that fucked up. You are not, ma'am.
Y'all, so let's just give a little rundown of this. Let it sink in. It's not a lot.
Girl, get your mic.
Y'all. We're not deleting shit either. Because this is what goes on.
If y'all only knew the trouble we went through just to get this liquor.
Just to get the liquor, bitch. It was survival mode. So we're drinking out of a flask today, as y'all can see. Got it out the liquor store. It was cute. I bought it. This is the last liquor we had left. We had to rush this morning, so we didn't have time to stop at the liquor store. So we made it do what it do. We just spilled, I just spilled the liquor all over the handy dandy notebook, which has our questions, which are now slowly but surely fading the fuck away. But you know what? I think I can... No, they're running together. I don't even know what I wrote. Oh my God.
Like, I can't believe this.
Can you read it?
Let's see. No, ma'am. No.
What?
Well, I kind of can.
I kind of remember what I wrote. I wish I would have read it 10 minutes ago again. But welcome to the Butterfly Benjaminz Effect. All right, so back to what where we were. You want to dispose of that, or you want to hold it?
We'll put it to the side. Well, we'll put it right.
Something told me though, don't set the fucking drinks up here with the book. And then I sat up here and told you, don't fucking make a mess with your cup. And here I am spilling the. Okay, it's still some in there.
I was gonna say, is it
It's
any
still
left?
Let me take a shot. Go ahead. I'm gonna take a shot after that. We're gonna go ahead and get the show started with a shot. And clearly, I've already been drinking.
No words. No words.
Back to what we were saying.
Yeah, we were talking about our week. How was your week?
My week was fast. This week actually went by fast.
It was fast.
I'm actually proud. I went and did my little 9-hour shifts every day. We made it here today. Y'all, I just want to take a minute. I'm going to just give y'all the short version of what happened to me this morning. I almost got motherfucking kidnapped at 6 a.m. at the motherfucking gas station, bitch.
Not kidnapped.
Kidnapped, bitch. This is a short version. I'm not going to go into detail because we're on a limited time.
Oh, no.
Basically, dropped my kids off at school. Had to go get some gas. Had to go get some gas this morning. Wasn't given go back to the house. If I would have went back to the house, the truck wouldn't have cranked up when I got back in that bitch.
Yeah.
So, I go to the gas station up the street from my house. I always go there. It do be shit going on up there, but bitch, I never have had fear in my heart to go to the gas station. So, it wasn't really nobody there. There's a few cars there. I get out the car. I notice a truck pull up right next to my car. And it's plenty of pumps, but he pulls up like in just like an open area. I was on the end, the last pump. So I was walking in the store. I'm on the phone with my mama, and I'm like, somebody just pulled up next to my car. Like, what the fuck he got going on? Walk in the store. It's a black man standing by the door, just looking weird, looking at me weird and shit. I kind of let it go, and I'm like, something not right in my head. But I'm like, nah, ain't shit finna go on. You feel me?
Right.
Walk back to the car. Another truck pull up. So now I'm in the middle of two trucks in my truck. I put the gas little thing in the truck. And I noticed that the guys, it's two white men and a black man, they're standing outside of the truck. Nobody's talking. They sitting there smoking cigarettes and everybody's looking at me. So I was like, go ahead and get back in the truck till your gas done or whatever. So I sit in the truck and something was just like, get your gun, bitch, because you know, when you get that vibe, bitch, you always need to go with your first fucking mind, bitch. Yeah. So I grabbed my gun or whatever, cock it back or whatever, and I'm like, I gotta get out the car to take the gas nozzle out and put it back. So in them moments, Raven, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bitch. I've never been so fucking scared in my life. It was kind of like I felt it finna happen, and if I wasn't aware of what was going on, just being a ditzy bitch on the phone and shit, they probably would have snatched my ass up. That's the short version. It's way more details into it, movements and shit like that. But I say that to say, like, black women or women, period, like, just be careful when you go into the gas station by yourself. Always watch your surroundings, bitch, because you just never know. And I knew, honest to God truth, like, when I got to Raven, I told her what had happened in depth, and I'm just like, today I felt like something bad could have really happened to me. If it wasn't me, it was finna happen to them, because they say killers usually aren't, you know, the hardest nigga in the room, bitch, me. They usually the ones that scared. But, bitch, I'm telling you, today, I was motherfucking scared, bitch. And one more false motherfucking move, I was finna light that fucking bitch up. We all was finna die, bitch. Gas pumps was there. I just seen me just lighting that bitch up. Bitch, we was all gonna die this morning. But, once again, like I say, just be careful when y'all outside moving around by yourself. If you have a gun, keep that shit at all times. Don't ever just keep that shit in your purse. Like, have that shit with you, bitch. Because you never know what the next motherfucker thinking, bitch. And it'd be the slightest moment of you thinking, oh, I'm good, I always come to this store with the whoop, and your ass be motherfucking not here, you feel me? So keep that in mind. So we're gonna go into our
ice. Let me just say this, I thought I was supposed to be acting like that was my first time here in the store. So I was really acting like
you're right,
that was my first time here in the store, just so you know.
You're right.
I know you're drunk. Anyways,
well,
it's all good though.
You ain't have to really say that, because guess what? They might not even caught that shit.
I think they caught it.
I don't think they caught it, bitch.
Okay, well, you can cut it out.
No, we gonna keep it. We don't delete shit. I want y'all to know that, too. Anything that happened on the Butterfly Benjaminz face, bitch, we just be rolling, bitch. So y'all getting real and raw shit, no flaw shit every episode. But y'all did tell Raven a story earlier, but it was new to y'all, so I wanted to make it seem like it was new to her. Anywho, y'all know how this production shit go. But we're gonna get into our icebreakers now. I got a few questions for Raven, and she said she got some for me, so let's get it.
Right.
My first question for you is what's one of the most fun childhood memories that you have?
Most fun childhood memories that I have.
It's hot in this bitch. Raven had the fireplace going and shit.
I would have to say going to the skating rink every Monday for $1.
We had good times.
Had great times.
And then we'll walk down to the bowling alley, bitch, from the skating rink.
Yep. That was
the whole school was there. And we started that shit in middle school.
Yeah, we was
really hanging with the high schoolers. We was by ourselves, but we grew up in an area like where we could do that. Like where we grew up at, we didn't grow up in the hood and shit. So it was given that. Nowadays, hell no, bitch. My kids not going no motherfucking where if I ain't there.
By themselves, yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a good memory. My second question, icebreaker question for you is, how would your friends describe you? Your real friends. Like if somebody was been like, describe Raven right now, what you think they'll say out their mouth?
Picky. Silly. Yeah, I think picky, silly, kind of bougie. No?
I'm asking you the question. You don't. I didn't say.
You're my friend. So.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going. I want to hear your answer.
Yeah, I think those three: picky, silly, bougie, and maybe all over the place sometimes.
I'm gonna input. Fuck that. I have to run my mouth. I would describe Raven as Raven has her own like personality. She never been a bitch to do what the next bitch doing. She has her own style, definitely, because I be telling her to put certain shit on our website and she never does it. She has all her shit that she wants to sell on there. I get my ideas.
I'm gonna add it on there.
When? Man. I've been asking for weeks.
That shit is a headache sometimes. But I got you. I swear I got you.
Back into it. She's definitely goofy as fuck. She's never on time. For shit, never. She can never catch the time of the exact time. She's been this way. These are her real characteristics of Raven, bitch. Like,
yeah.
And what's one more thing? No, I would just say she do her own thing. Like the main overall thing, Raven do her own thing. She be in her own lane. She be on her own time. Fuck the clock on the wall. And yeah, period.
Period. I like that.
Yeah,
I can take that. All right, so the question I have for you is, what was your favorite cartoon / TV show growing up as a child, and why?
Number one, I never watched cartoons. Like,
I
don't
didn't
know.
think that either.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I like how people be like, oh, the Powerpuff Girls, Power Rangers, and Dexter's Laboratory. Bitch, I didn't watch cartoons. Like, I never watched cartoons. Yeah. I was more into, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a mama's girl, bitch. So whatever my mama was watching, that's what we was watching. I remember staying in apartments, and my mom used to work out every Saturday, make me some little nachos and chips, and she'll be either working out to that black man that used to come on TV. Yeah. She used to watch him and Cheaters, for sure. Those are my childhood TV shows. Yes. We was watching Cheaters, Maury, yep. and Jerry Springer. That's it. That's all. No cartoons.
Okay, cool. Okay. And then my second question was, what's my second question? What's your favorite? What was your favorite toy as a child, and why?
I didn't really play with toys either. I feel like I was ahead of my time. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I was very mature at a young age, given, and this is kind of deep, and we'll talk about that maybe on another episode, like how I grew up. I grew up kind of different than everybody. Like, I'm from Tennessee, but I came to Atlanta at a young age. And if you know, like, Tennessee was the definition of hood, like, period, point blank. Like, my daddy sold drugs, my mama did hair, and they had a child. You feel me? So when I came here, I can say I had a childhood for sure, but most of my memories in my head is like my middle school years and teenage years. As a child, we of course had everything, clothes and toys and shit, but I don't remember like one. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. Now let me reverse on everything I said. Okay. I did used to like Arthur and the Rugrats. Is that considered a cartoon? Yep. Mm-hmm. I used to watch Arthur like fuck and the Rugrats and Teletubbies. And I used to have like the little dolls for the Rugrats show. I had a little baby,
Tommy
of the family. I don't think his name was Tommy. The one that didn't never talk, bitch. Just the baby. He was an infant. Anywho, but I had the baby doll. That was like my favorite toy. And he used to like, he was like, if you ask me, like I said, we from the 90s. So his name is what? Deal. Okay. So I had baby Deal, and you could feed him and he'll like make little noises and shit, little robotic toy. And we from the 90s, so bitch, like that was a big thing to me. Like I held on to that with my life. So I'd say that was my favorite childhood toy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Mine was the Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, bitch, I had one of them too.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, you was that one. You had that Easy Bake Oven, bitch. What? Okay, we in there baking, bitch.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cookies, cakes, anything.
Okay, we got it. Oh, I love the Easy Bake Oven. That's funny. So let's jump into our topic for today. I don't want to make like a lengthy video. I want it to be like boom, boom, bam. Yeah. Call it a day, because we be making movies in this bitch. We get to talking, and I know sometimes y'all be like, damn, when the fuck is gonna be over with? But y'all know we have good convo. Period. Yeah. Our episode today our topic is the difference in a girl and a woman. Let the sirens go off in this bitch, okay? Okay? The difference in a girl and a woman. And
shots fired.
Shots motherfucking fired, bitch. 'Cause I think a lot of people got it mixed up mentally. Yep. Or maybe we can help y'all transition from a girl to a woman. I recently, honestly, I can sit here and say...
When it's time.
When it's time, yeah, for sure. This is strictly for the adults when we say that, not talking about a child and a grown-up. A girl and a woman that's of age, 18 and up. Yep. I can honestly say I just recently started calling myself a woman, like on the last episode. Matter of fact, I actually used that word out of my mouth because I've never called myself a woman because of the type of life I live. I'll say like I'm coming out for the street shit and getting more into my business mode, my boss mode. So now I feel like I'm walking in that path. But we're going to get into that. So, like I said, we done spilled the fucking liquor on the thing with my handy dandy notebook. Right. So let me just bear with me. Yeah. It says, what makes you a woman? I'll start off. Go ahead. I feel like the things that make me a woman is the way that I carry myself, the way I handle this business, the way I take care of my motherfucking kids, and I'm gonna leave it at that. The way I carry myself, handle my business, and take care of my kids. Handle my business as in everyday life, making sure my bills paid, making sure my kids are good, make sure they have everything they need as well as want. Even though that's a plus, my kids definitely have everything they need. They got a roof over their head. They eat good every fucking night. You feel me? Like, but I do try to go the extra mile, make sure they have nice shoes and clothes and shit, just because I'm in that tax bracket that I can do that. And everybody not there, like I said on the last episode, you feel me? Like, it's not for everybody, but that's just something I like to do. Like, my kids not walking around in designer. Let me say that I'm not one of them bitches. You feel me? But when I get to that status of money, then I wouldn't mind putting some designer on them every fucking day. But I still want my kids to be kids. I handle my business as far as like me working my 9 to 5 and doing my other extra activities to make extra income for my family and shit. So I really just feel like I'm a woman now because I don't have to call my mama and my daddy and be like, hey, I need this, I need help with this. Like, I make sure I figure that shit out on my own. So that's my definition of why I call myself a grown-ass woman. I'm handling the business. You feel me?
Yeah.
What make you a woman?
So I feel like what makes me a woman is basically like the same thing you were saying, but, you know, minus the kids. I don't have no kids. But also taking accountability for everything that I've done in life.
That's deep.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of women, or supposed to be women, have not taken accountability for their actions and, you know.
Don't go too deep with that. We're going to step on that.
Yeah.
Go back to what makes you a woman. We're gonna talk, because that's where
the little girl, right?
Yeah, that's where the little girl shit come on. I got a question for that too.
Right. So yeah, just basically just taking accountability and being responsible, trying to stay on top of things. Yeah. I know that I could be late and shit like that, but that's really like the only thing that I'm kind of bad with. But that
comes with growth.
It comes with growth
and time, and that small thing to a giant.
Yeah, it's really just time though. But when it comes down to really getting shit done, I'm getting it done. Period, point blank.
You handle the business.
So yeah, but the main thing is accountability and being able to admit when I'm wrong.
That's still accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Knowing what you do and your actions and repercussions behind your actions. You feel me? So
yeah.
Okay. So what? When did you realize, like, in your life that you were a woman and not a little girl?
When I realized that it's really all on me. Like, it's not on my mama, it's not on my sister, it's not on nobody else but me. Like, I can only count on me because I know what I want, and what I want is not the same thing that you want, or the same thing that my mama wants. So it's the moment that I realize it's on me.
I say
make something happen.
Right.
For real.
I say the moment I realized I was a woman, and I have 3 kids. I had kids straight out of high school. Like, when I graduated, and I graduated late because I was in alternative school, so I didn't graduate till December. Shit, the next month I was motherfucking pregnant, and I ain't gonna say right then and there I realized I was a woman because I had a baby. Having a baby don't make you a woman. Okay. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
It took me mentally growing up, and if y'all watch our previous episodes or mine too, I talked about like mentally growing up. It's a mental thing. I had to, even years before, probably the past 2 years, I was always the one calling my daddy like, Daddy, I need this, and he'll come through. I'm his only girl. You feel me? Yeah. But when I had time, when I really started getting in my bag, let me say that, when I really started getting in my bag, it gave me a feeling of security for myself. Like, damn, I can do this shit by myself. Like, I done found a way, to make that bag. I done found a way to take care of my bills and shit. I always had me an apartment, and I always had me a house and shit. Like, that's nothing new. But I was still the bitch calling, asking for help. You feel me? And my family used to look at me like, bitch, you over there with 3 kids. Why the fuck is you still calling us? And you be laid up with a nigga and shit like that. You feel me? Like,
yeah, make it make sense now.
Make it make sense. Yeah. You feel me? So when I really like had that sit down with myself and that time to myself, I'm like, bitch, I'm finna boss up, like, bitch. And when I became that boss that I used to motherfucking talk about that I wanted to be, and I actually became her and started walking in that path, like, that made me a woman. Like, I'm handling the business, like, and like I said, this was just, I'm gonna actually say, like I said, I had 2 years of time to myself and time to get my mental right. So I'm gonna say, as of last year, I have actually called myself a woman, and I'm 29. So this was really like during my 29th birthday and shit. I'm like, I ain't calling nobody else, asking them for help. And I ain't finna sit here and lie. Like, my daddy might watch this video, but I used to call my daddy and tell him I needed money for shit that I ain't even need money for. You feel me? Like, I just wanted some extra money. I just wanted some extra money, and I knew he'll give it to me.
Yeah.
My mama helped me more towards like if the kids need something, she not fuck with me if I call her and like, mommy, I need sorry. Mommy, I need this and that. She wasn't fucking with me. If I called and be like, oh, I need to get this for the kids, she gonna jump, you feel me? But
yeah.
I knew, like I said, when I started handling that business and getting my own bag, like that made me a woman. Like it woke me up to different levels of shit I can accomplish without needing help or asking for favors. Like I've been doing this shit on my own, my mental and shit, how I think. I don't entertain the little girl shit. When I say little girl shit, like I don't get into drama and shit. I don't entertain nothing negative. Like, bitch, y'all hoes can have that. I'm not gonna be on the internet arguing with hoes or none of that shit, bitch. Right. We handling business this way. Like
that run the money away.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
You gonna have to step right when you come to me. Like you gonna have to come correct. Like that goes around building your circle around you and cutting off who need to be cut off. Like it's a mental thing.
Absolutely.
Once again, let me read through all the liquor on this paperwork. Raven, what would you say separate a girl from a woman?
Okay, so I believe it's back to what I was saying, just accountability. You know, when you're a little girl, you kind of look for someone to blame.
Point the finger.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And you kind of like entitled. You feel like, oh, it should be this way. You
Everybody
feel like
owe you something.
Work. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when you're a woman, you just like, you boss up. You boss up. You understand that it doesn't work like that. You have to work for what you want.
Yeah.
And just go for it. Like,
handle the business.
And
figure that shit out.
Don't expect for nobody to come in and save you, because nobody's coming to save you.
Nobody's coming to save you. I like
nobody's
that.
Nobody's coming to save you. So that's what I think separates girls from women.
I think that's a good answer. I can't even go more further than that, than the word accountability. Bitch, I've been drinking. I know I got this tongue ring. Accountability.
Yeah.
That's the word, bitch. That's what separates a girl from a woman.
Right.
Handling the business separates a girl from a woman. A girl gonna motherfucking play and think everybody owe her something. Right. A girl gonna think, shit just gonna motherfucking fall in her lap. A woman, we gonna know that shit don't work like that. A woman's gonna know you gotta get out there and get this shit. A woman is gonna know mentally and strategically how to handle any situation coming her in that right mindset and in that right zone. You feel me? So, yeah. What are some traits of a girl? We kind of already touched on that, but
yeah,
let's break it down for them.
Entitlement, petty, kind of like attention seeking,
validation from others.
Yep. And like just kind of like to play games. Well, that kind of go back to being petty. I think that's like a little girl kind of being naive about things, not really doing their own research,
going with the flow, listening to others.
Yeah. Not taking the lead, being a follower.
Just living life, just out there. Like that's a little girl. That's some little girl shit. Like talking to this nigga, sleeping with that nigga. Oh, it's about the bag, this and the third. That's a little girl mentality.
Right, because you can go get your own bag.
You can go get your own bag. So what do you say some traits of a woman are?
Being a leader.
Oh, bitch. You.
Being a leader.
Bitch.
Go ahead.
Bitch. You better, bitch, she said being a leader. A woman is a leader. Women run the world, whether niggas want to believe that or not. Yeah, y'all supposed to be providers and this, that, and the third, but it take that good woman behind you to push you just because of how the world is set up and just because how our generations were raised and things of that nature, I would say. But like a woman, we the foundation of a lot of households. Like we get the kids up. We got them cooking, cleaning in the house. We got them make sure y'all are mentally good and encourage y'all and push y'all to do better. So respect that.
A woman can definitely change the whole
room, bitch. Yeah. A woman can come in there and
or
fucking...
your whole life's path. Like, it can either go up or it can go down.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's real shit.
Girl, so yeah, I would say a leader.
Build a nigga. I feel like I done built a lot of niggas up, bitch, and they didn't take heed. You feel me? They ain't respect that shit. That's why y'all back where y'all at now. That's what you get. But no shades.
Look.
Or no ill will, bitch. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
Look, God will.
God's will. God's plan.
Yeah.
I tried to help a lot of y'all, but hey, baby, you just think it wasn't meant to be. You feel me?
Right.
Why do girls rush into being women when they don't know the half?
I think it comes from
let me be specific when I say this question.
Okay.
Now this question, even though we said this is 18 and up between girls and women, I'm talking about the younger girls, the younger generation who like, oh, I can't wait to be grown. I'm finna move out my mama's house. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. When y'all don't even know what it take to get to where your mom's status is, or where a woman that you look up to status is. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. I'm talking about now with this question, I'm talking about the younger girls,
right?
Who when they 16, they feeling themselves, they want to be grown. Why do you feel like they rush into? Oh, I can't wait to be grown. I can't wait to do this, that, and the third. Why do you feel like?
So I think that it is kind of an insecurity. So it's like a positive and a negative. I think that some girls just are in situations where they don't have somebody there that they look up to. So I think
no role model.
Yeah, no role model. No women to look up to.
They looking at the internet and things they see.
Yeah, and they just feel like, I have to be the woman. Since nobody around me is a woman, then I have to be a woman. And in some cases that can be kind of justified, because I done met some younger women that past me. Like, it's very rare. Like, I could probably only say only one, but it's only in like certain areas in life. So like I would say like this one female that I met, she I feel like she was more business savvy, like in a business aspect. Mm-hmm. But as far as like being a woman, because it's a lot to it. It take a lot of patience. It take a lot of studying. It take experience too. Like you only experience so much as a girl, but at the same time, like I said, you got girls that have been through a lot of shit.
I'll say that, so depending on how they were brought up and things like that.
Yeah, it does vary. So, but like I was saying with the whole insecurity part, some girls just feel like they have to be a woman to get a man or to get out of whatever situation they in.
Yeah.
So,
and I can say
that's what it has to do
with touching on that, like how you were brought up or stuff, or the mentality that you grow up on. Like maybe it's even girls that see their mama like, oh, well, she was always catering to this man, so they think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to grow up. I'm supposed to cook, clean, have the babies, and call it a day. Like I feel like that. I say that how you grew up, how you were raised, your household status growing up. When you're younger, you soak in everything. You know what you know, or how to move around in the streets because of the environment that you were raised in. So I definitely say that. I definitely say a lot of you younger girls look like, or say, I want to grow. I can't wait till I get grown. I can't wait to move out and do this, that, and the third. Just slow down.
Yeah, take your time.
Just slow down. Because I used to be the same bitch saying that. And now I be looking back like, damn, I wish I could go back to my mama's house. Kids and all, bitch. If my mama told me today, I got this big ass house. Y'all can come. Y'all can live in a basement. I'm going home. Because a lot of shit comes with being a woman. Yep. And the main word, once again, accountability.
Yep.
Y'all don't even know to have responsibility.
Yeah.
Paying bills. Yeah. If you have kids, taking care of them kids. And I mean really taking care of them. I can't stress it enough when I tell all my viewers, I'm a real mom.
Yeah.
My kids come first. Like every day I wake up, it's mentally like, oh, I got to get the kids dressed for school, make sure they brush their teeth, wash their face. I don't get to wake up and think about myself. You feel me? Like, and that comes with me being a single mom and also just like a woman. Like that's what I have to do. It ain't no, oh, I don't want to do this. Even though it is, I do know a few bitches that don't handle their business as far as being a mother, but that's a whole nother motherfucking subject we're gonna get on.
Right.
But when it comes to being a real woman, which is it's a lot of shit that come with it. I have to make sure other people are straight before I'm good, but as well as take care of myself. You always got to remember to take care of yourself. And for the longest, I feel like I didn't do that. I was strictly focused on my kids when they were kind of younger, which is nothing wrong with that. But I missed the part where self-care was needed. And that's where I feel like I lost myself along the way. Because I always been a good mom. Yeah. I never second guessed. When I made the decision to lay down and have them motherfuckers, I knew then. And my mom, Raven, you know my mama, she was never the type to be like, oh, bring her to grandma, bring the babies to grandma, I'ma watch them. It wasn't none of that. And I don't fault my mama for that, because she made me the bitch that I am today, bitch. And that's why I be looking at other bitches kind of sideways, and they be like, oh, my mama gonna do this, my grandma got the baby and shit. Why did you have a baby if you want your mama and grandma to raise them? That make you, in my eyes, no offense.
That's another.
No offense, but offense, bitch. That make you less of a woman, bitch. Handle your business.
Yeah. Go get you a real man.
You don't even have to have a man. Let's do that. Let's speak on that. Fuck these niggas. Cause I definitely got 3 baby daddies.
Let's not be entertaining the bullshit neither though. Cause I be seeing a lot of mothers that be entertaining the bullshit too.
Meaning?
Bullshit niggas. That using them. Cause a lot of niggas be preying on single mothers.
But that's like a self-worth thing that you would have to also encounter when you become from a girl to a woman. What you know your standards are, and what you're going to accept and not accept. And what you also don't want your kids around or seeing, or in the back of your head, bitch, you know, like, this not okay. Like, I don't want my little girl dealing with no nigga like this or feeling like this. You feel me? Like, it comes with growth and it comes with time.
Right.
We're going to leave that there. Okay, we kind of touched on that. Sorry, guys. I made a mess this morning, so work with us. Give an example of a celebrity you consider a girl.
Ooh, Krishan. Krishan, like.
Wow.
She
has a lot of growing up to do, and then for her to call herself being pregnant by a nothing ass nigga. And the world is seeing this. Not only is the world seeing this, even that episode on her show when her family was trying to talk to her. And let me be the first to say, I've definitely chosen nigga over my family's judgment before. Not over my family, but over their judgment, over their good insight, what they could see from the outside looking in. So I understand that. We've been there.
Yeah,
we've been there. Stupid for a nigga. Cool, great. Everybody go through it. But at what point is enough? Because the shit that Krishan has went through, I've never. First of all, no nigga putting their motherfucking hands on my daddy, because he gonna give it to him real quick.
Okay.
For sure. And it just, me personally, I would never even allow that. If we was supposed to have a sit down.
Supposed to get that close.
And if that's what was going on, even if y'all wanted to talk and shit was heated, the conversation would have never even been had.
Yeah.
My dad personally not meeting up with no nigga that he know beating on me, talking down on me, or just not putting me in the right position. My dad not doing that. We wouldn't even got to that family gathering that day. But it's like, when is enough? You feel me? Like, that's a good example though. I'm gonna say, I ain't even gonna say nobody. We're gonna leave it at Krishan. I had somebody in mind, but fuck all that. She really don't got shit going on that nobody give a fuck about. Next question. Give an example of a celebrity in your own generation between the age of 18 and 30 that you would call a woman.
I would have to say Sierra, even though
I knew you was finna say that.
Yeah, she we talked about it last night. She done switched lanes so much. It's just like, when she went from Sierra to
Ludacris dancing on the car.
Yeah, to Evolution Sierra.
But that's growth. That's her personal growth.
We're forever evolving, so I get it. But it's like, it kept going. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she done turned into a white woman. But it's nothing wrong with what she doing, because she handled that business.
Exactly.
She got a man that love her son that's not even his, and treated, you couldn't fucking tell. You couldn't tell me that little Future wasn't his son.
Okay. Don't
treat him no different. Yeah. So I definitely seen the growth in Sierra, like you said. She from Clayco, and bitch. Right. Well, they said she from South Carolina.
Oh yeah, like her dad I think was in the army, so she was
moving around, army brat.
All over, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we know her from Southside.
Right.
Southside Sierra. So I'll give her that. I'll definitely give her flowers on that. Bitch, you did your big one. You came from nothing to something. Bitch, you switched it up all the way. Like you everybody see it. Mm-hmm. You actually like a real leader to a lot of bitches, and they don't even know it. When she made that Sierra's prayer, bitch, everybody start praying, bitch. Mm-hmm. Everybody start praying for their nigga. Yep. Okay? So I'll give her that. What's a reason we touched on that. What's a reason? Bitch, I can't even read what it say. What it say? What's that word right there?
What's a reasonable?
No, reasonable. No. Oh, what's a reasonable age to upgrade to grown woman status or what's the normal
I think like
age
25.
people switch it up. That's what it says.
Damn. I think like 25.
25.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a reasonable age. Like, go have y'all fun, live y'all best life. You know, your 20s is supposed to be fun and shit, but bitch, at 25,
you need to start at least thinking.
Let's start thinking.
At least.
Yeah.
That's at the least.
Because we have a lot of stories, bitch, when we were younger. We wasn't thinking, bitch. We just talked about this last night. We was really, like, out here doing whatever fuck came to mind or whatever was presented to us.
Right.
We on the go. Let's do it. Fuck it. Didn't think about no consequences and things like that. So, yeah. I think 25 is a reasonable age to start, at least, minimum, thinking about, okay, what's next for me? Mm-hmm. Life is short. I can't stress that enough. What's next? So, at 25, y'all, like, let's start waking up. And if you're watching this video and you're past 25 and you're like, okay, they done made some valuable points here. I feel like I'm still not at the grown woman status. Start today. Mm-hmm. Start today, bitch. You got to start somewhere. You got to really, like, just take some time and sit and think. Like, open up your mental to bigger and better for you. Bigger and better if you have kids, for your kids. Like, just do bigger. Like, it's so much life has to offer. It's so much that God wants you to have, and it's easily accessible if you ready. Yeah. If you're not ready, God not gonna bless you with nothing that He feel you just would take and do whatever with it. Mm-hmm. Fumble the fucking bag, bitch. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's how that go, pretty much. That's real. All right, y'all. So like I said, we're gonna keep these episodes from now on kind of short and sweet. We're going to wrap up today's episode. The message I have for everybody today, we're going to use the word growth and accountability. Those are the main two things for all my women viewers, my little girl viewers. Growth and accountability. It's okay to have fun and live your best life, but remember, life is short. Don't waste no time turning your little girl card in and turning it into your grown woman status. Absolutely. That's the message I have for everybody today. Like,
I love it.
Let's boss up. Like, when you a grown woman, you a boss. You can't be a little girl and a boss. It just don't work like that. Because this grown woman boss is not going to respect you. Going to laugh at you. You might think you got a little business going and you popping your shit. Bitch, you got to have that mindset behind you. Yep. You don't got that mindset behind you. I'm not going to look your way. I'm not going to think something like, look at this little bitch. You feel me? So, you want to have that respect from all over. Like, you want to have everybody's respect. Little girls, grown women, and all that. So, growth and accountability, y'all. Look those two words up. Stand on that shit. Be about your business. Make sure y'all tune in every Sunday. We drop at 12 noon on Sundays. 12 noon. Y'all not doing shit anyway. Laying in the bed. Y'all just came out from Saturday night. Lay in the bed and click on the links that we post. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at @Benjaminz_.
And you can follow me at _1Raven.
And also radio show. We're not never gonna leave them out. Valuable information on highly unique radio. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Every Sunday, 8 to 10 p.m. We in the building. Good convo, good conversation, good laughs.
Good vibes.
Clothing line. Hopefully Raven put my shit on there that I have for my bad bitches.
But it's shit on there. So
it's shit on there. Yeah. But I want my input on there as well, bitch.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
NewWomanCouture.com. Y'all go check it out. Give it a week. Cause she gonna leave her shit on there for a minute. She's talking about
give it 3 to 5 business days.
We'll see. 3 to 5 business days from this Sunday that you're watching this video. Go check us out. NewWomanCouture.com.
Yes.
And I think
that's it. We spoke on the growth. We spoke on accountability. Yeah.
That's it. That's all, y'all.
All. Like, our thoughts and prayers are with every girl out there, every woman.
For sure.
Really everybody, like, because everybody, it's been a tough time since 2020 for everybody. I mean, it done got crazy. So our thoughts and prayers is with everybody.
For sure.
And shout out to Krishan. I do want to speak on that too. Like, that was no diss to you or whatever, but at the same time, we gotta take accountability for all of our actions and shit.
You done had too many grown women come to you like women and try to put you in their minds. You're around a lot of great women that I would love to have that type of incitement from, and you just keep missing it, bitch. I don't fucking know what the fuck to do with you. Right. She can say what she want to say, because it's given you're not gonna change, bitch. And also, I'm gonna say that too, bitch. If these hoes don't want to change,
we want that for
fuck them.
I'm just gonna say this: we want that. for you. We do want that. We do want to see you happy.
You get it or you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You get it or you don't. Fuck what she talking about. You get it or you don't.
Hopefully you get it.
Hopefully you get it. But if you don't, you just don't, bitch. And you just a lost cause, bitch. And we just gonna motherfucking laugh at your ass. Y'all are the modern day Bobby and Whitney, bitch. And I could never be you. I don't got nothing else to say. We out. Y'all have a good one. Catch us next week with another episode. Watch our vlogs as well, because we be having fun. Okay?
Yes.
Bye.